Perfect. Yeah,
Dr. Sanjay, is Asha joining in? Any idea?
DTM Rekha, welcome. Perfect. Yeah.
Dr. Sanjay, is Asha joining in? Any idea?
DTM Rekha, welcome. DTM Rekha is here.
I think there's a.
Hi, good afternoon.
Anil.
Sanjay, is Asha joining in?
Hello.
Any idea?
Hi, Anil. You have to rename
Hi.
yourself as TT, your number. I guess you're TT04, right? Yeah.
TT, okay, I will change it.
DTM Rekha, welcome.
Owen,
DTM
Owen.
Rekha is here.
I think there is a repetition of what we are saying. I think there is a some, I don't know, some technical thing.
You are getting the echo?
Not
Yes.
echo. What I say 2 minutes later is being repeated again.
Hello.
I don't know if it's my fault or.
Looks like at your end, Dr. Babu. Maybe your speaker, you are on mic, right? Other devices next to you, you are logged in with the phone or something, then you just logged out from the phone.
No, logged out.
Yeah. Okay. And you should not get it.
No, let me see. Let me see.
Now it is coming still.
No. Now it seems fine. Because I know maybe I love to hear my voice, but when I hear it several times, it looks bad.
I guess moderator fixed your problem.
Yes.
He already fixed your problem. Looks
Okay.
like.
Anil, should we assist you on this, renaming yourself?
Sorry, how it is TT04, no?
Yeah, correct. Now it's visible.
Because I said, is Asha joining in? And after the 30-second gap, again it came and again it came.
Ovin, for speech, what we should write SP02 like that?
That is, let it be your first, you finish your table topic contest, and after that you rename yourself as a speaker. Yeah,
SP.
International
Is
INT.
it SP? INTL.
INT 2 or
INT,
3.
fine.
whatever you know.
Thank you.
Yeah. Chief Judge, we are waiting for you now. Once all the judges are in, please let us know, then we will start the meeting.
Yes, there's a connection issue with some judges. So, okay, you can start right now. Okay. You can go on.
Okay, shall we start? Okay, in that case,
Okay.
TM Rajeshwari, you may start.
Yes. Okay. Hello, everyone.
And wait, Rajeshwari. Let the applause finish. Yeah.
I can start now?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Dreams don't work unless you do. The mission of the Toastmaster Club is to provide a mutually supportive and positive learning environment in which every individual member has opportunity to develop oral communication and leadership skills, which in turn fosters self-confidence and personal growth. Good afternoon. I, Rajeshwari Chauhan, your Sergeant at Arms, cheerfully welcoming you all for the annual club contest 2021-2022, table topic and international. Few reminders before we begin. Please maintain silence during the speeches by muting your audio, but keep your video on all the time. All the best to all contestants and role players. Today, a reader, tomorrow, a leader. Now it's time to introduce one such a leader who has the ability to take a decision in the worst picture possible, who always listening to the team and helping each other to find solution. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Ovin Krasta.
Thank you, Sergeant at Arms TM Rajeshwari. for that wonderful opening and beautiful words. I'm not sure I'm really worthy of it, but I'm sure it has infused positive energy into the meeting and given the required boost to everyone. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, esteemed guests, panel of judges led by our charming and elegant Chief Judge DTM Dareen. As an acting president, I would like to call this meeting number 429 to order. It's my privilege and pleasure to welcome you to this wonderful Toastmasters Club, WMC, to the meeting number 429. Today is another special day, as it is our club contest. WMC Toastmaster is indeed one of the most prestigious and oldest club in the island. It was formed back in year 2003. Our founder president, DTM Dr. Babu Ramachandran, is still a member and is one of the contest chair today. I'm sure today's meeting will be a great one as we host the international and TT contest. A wise man once said, "Excitement impossible if there is no contest." So let's give a round of applause to our visionary leader, Ralph C. Smedley, for giving us this wonderful platform to exhibit our talent through different levels of contest, beginning with club level contest. I personally feel that contests bring the best out of us, and it gives us an opportunity to judge ourselves as well improve ourselves. Who knows, we may even see the winner of today's contest reaching all the way to US for the championship. Vince Lombardi Jr., famous American football coach, once said, "Winning is not everything, but wanting to win is." Rightly, I'm sure all of our contestants are well prepared and willing to give their best shot in both these competitions. We'll witness a great contest with all the fairness and honesty for sure. I wish all the best to all the contenders, and may the best win. I know everybody is looking forward to this great contest. So without further ado, let's introduce the MC of this evening. Before the contest season begins, I have asked my fellow ExCom members to take up the roles during the contest if they were not willing to participate in the contest. TM Raghu was quick to answer, and he was ready to take up the most important role of the MC. He told me he loves to take up such roles so that he can skip participating in the contest. Jokes apart, he is very dedicated and passionate Toastmaster, always tries to develop his communication and leadership skills. He hails from Cyber City, Hyderabad, India, and is residing in Bahrain from past 10 years. Currently working for a reputed European-based MNC as their maintenance and EHS manager, handling Middle East and India region. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome MC of the evening, TM Raghu Kumar. TM Raghu, floor is yours.
Thank you, Mr. President, for your nice introduction. My dear fellow Toastmasters, most welcomed guests, and all the dignitaries present in this room. A very warm good evening to all of you. Welcome to the contest 2021 of WMC Toastmasters Club. It is said that competition brings best out of in one. It brings out the best talents in a club. Let us brace ourselves to witness the best of our club. We have two contests lined up today, the table topic contest and international speech contest. My dear fellow Toastmaster, the chief judge for today's contest is a well-experienced Toastmaster all the way from Kuwait. Professionally, she is a psychologist, the current Division G Director. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome DTM Darren Al Hajar as the Chief Judge. Since we are conducting the online contest, we have an efficient moderator who is going to handle all our technical issues, and he will fix whatever problems we have, like how he fixed the problem of Dr. Babu before few moments ago. And professionally, he is an IT expert. Please join me in welcoming TM Prabodha as the moderator of the today contest. Some basic ground rules for the online contest. Keep muted unless it is your turn to speak. Turn on the video if you can. Now, without further delay, it's time for table topic contest. It usually takes me more than 3 weeks to prepare a good impromptu speech, said by Mark Twain. Today, all our table topic contestants are already masters in table topics in our club. I wish all the best to all the contestants for today's table topic contest. And let me introduce our contest chair for table topic. He is an extremely well-known personality in the Kingdom of Bahrain, who has been serving the community for more than 20 years, rendering selfless loyal service to various fields in Bahrain. He is an eminent doctor at American Mission Hospital and heading the SAR operations. He is a founder president of WMC Toastmasters Club and a wonderful personality, a great human being, and a flawless orator, just like me. I'm kidding. My target is to become a orator, very good orator like Dr. Babu. And without further delay, let me introduce, and it is my privilege and pleasure to introduce Dr. Babu Ramchandran as the contest chair for table topic contest. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming DTM Dr. Babu Ramchandran. Stage is yours, DTM Dr. Babu.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raghu, for those very kind words of introduction. Well, is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Superman. Superman, I'm sure, is the childhood hero of many of you who are in the 40+ club. Well, anyway, I don't fall into the 40+ club. I fall into the 50+ club. Superman, the hero of children and adults, could change his appearance at the speed of light. Today, we are going to witness Supermen who will think at the speed of light and entertain us with their thunderous comments and the flashes of lightning in this much awaited table topics contest. It's indeed a privilege for me to be the contest chair of the WMC Toastmasters Club for the year 2021-22 and welcome the contestants as they come under the spotlight to speak faster than they can think. Dear contestants, we are now going into the WMC table topic contest to shortlist the winners for the next level, the area level. Contests, as you all know, are an important part of Toastmasters International Education Program. They provide an opportunity for Toastmasters to gain speaking experience, as well as an opportunity for other Toastmasters to learn by observing proficient speakers. I'll just begin with an overview of the table topic contest procedures for the benefit of our guests and newer members. Table topics, dear listeners and viewers, are short impromptu speeches in response to a question or topic which tests the ability to speak on a given subject without advance notice. The contest is to encourage development of impromptu and extempore speaking skills. Today, we test the abilities of our members through a friendly contest which takes the winner right up to the district level if they pass and surmount the other areas, other obstacles or hurdles. We have a distinguished panel of judges led by Madam Toastmaster Dareen El Hajal to select the winners. I'm sure the audience will enjoy a thrilling time listening to some magnificent impromptu speeches. Before we commence the contest, we have to remind ourselves of some of the rules under which these contests are held. As you all know now, it's not a real one, it's a virtual one, which makes it more difficult for people like me who are not good at technology. And you can call me technologically handicapped people like me. But for you youngsters out there, I'm sure this is a child's play. The contestants and sergeant-at-arms have been briefed of these rules by earlier. The judges, tally counters, and timers have been briefed on their duties as well, all done by the chief judge. The contestants have also drawn a speaking order, which I will read as follows. Judges, please note their names. Chief Judge, can I announce the names of the participants?
Yes, you can start.
Thank you, Madam. Dear judges, kindly note. Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Suresh Kakoth. SURESHKAKKOTH. Suresh Kakoth. Participant number 2, Kiran Poidayil. KIRANPOITHAYA. Correct, or YIL?
YA.
Okay. I'll mute. Okay.
It's
Y-
THAYA.
THAYA. Anyway, where William Shakespeare has always said, what's in a name? A rose by any other name will smell as sweet. As we go into participant number 3, Sukumar Swaminathan. SUKUMAR SWAMINATHAN. Contestant number 4, Anil C. Kumar. ANIL. It is not SEA or CEA. It is Anil C, the letter C. Kumar. KUMAR. And contestant number 5, Jeffrey Abraham. JEFREY ABRAHAM. Jeffrey Abraham. These are the 5 contestants, and the very smiles on their faces tells that they're all confident to entertain us with their thunderous comments. Wow, that itself means you're all winners. So what more do we want? 5 winners right now. And we don't have any wildcard entry right now. So just a few comments. These contestants will not be eligible to perform as judges during this term beyond club level for the same category of contest. Contestants should ensure proper internet connectivity, enough lighting, and be aware of their surroundings. This is a new thing which has come in with the new normal which COVID has brought in. We have to live with it. Contestant should set up a stage visible through their camera throughout their speech duration. Contestant must organize their speaking place so they are visible through the camera throughout their speech duration. They should ensure proper audio and video setup before their speech. Contestants should use a microphone, preferably wireless, during their speeches. And they should keep the video on or enabled all the time. The contestant microphone should be muted all the time unless called to start their speeches. In case any contestant has a presentation, know how to share your screen and agree with the moderator, sergeant-at-arms, prior to the meeting on your preferred setup. Contestants were instructed during the briefing on the profile naming standards, and are not permitted to change their profile name during the contest without approval from the contest chair. When introduced To give contest speech, please note, dear participants, ensure that the video and audio are switched open and select pin video at the video of the timer with signaling devices. Contestants will not be able to compete unless they're able to share their video and be visible and audible to all. In case of technology failure and the chief judge determines that the contest can no longer continue due to a lack of contestants or contest officials, the contest will be reconvened at a later date or time. In case of technology failure and only one contestant is impacted, the chief judge should pause the contest until the technology issue is resolved. The contestant should resume their speech at the point at which the technology failed and will be allowed 30 seconds extra overtime before being disqualified. Please note, during technology failure, affected contestant is requested to communicate to the contest chair or chief judge using WhatsApp or phone. Each contestant will be introduced by announcing the contestant name, the topic, and the name. Upon being introduced, the contestant should proceed immediately to the speaking position. Contestants will be prepared and asked by the chief sergeant at arms on his or her readiness before timing begins. The speaker should begin within a short time after arriving at the speaking position and confirming his or her readiness, and is not permitted to delay the contest. All contestants shall receive the same topic, which shall be of a general nature. All contestants will be escorted by the sergeant at arms to the breakout room and will be called in one by one. Speeches shall be of 1 to 2 minutes duration. Contestants who speak less than 1 minute or more than 2 minutes 30 seconds will be disqualified. Timers, in case you are using your cell phone for timing, please set your phone in the do not disturb or airplane mode. Timer will allow the speaker to be ready upon reaching the speaking position and will only be ready for timing after hearing the formal introduction of the speaker by the contest master. Timing will begin with the contestant's first verbal or non-verbal communication with the audience. This usually will be the first word uttered by the contestant, but would include any other communication such as sound effects, etc. Green signal will be displayed at 1 minute and remain displayed for 30 seconds. The amber at 1.5 minutes and remain displayed for 30 seconds. The red will be displayed at 2 minutes and remain displayed until the speech is concluded. No audible device will be used to indicate overtime period. In the event of technical failure of the timing device, the speaker is allowed 30 seconds extra before being disqualified. There will be a 1 minute silence between contestants, during which the judges will mark their ballots. 2 minute silence or a silence till the chief judge says will be observed at the end of the contest to help the judges to complete their ballots. Ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, silence is a virtue. Please turn off your cameras and keep your microphone muted throughout the contest. Prior to announcing of the winner, an announcement will be made if time disqualification occurred, but the name of the contestant will not be revealed. Here are some reminders. Audience must make sure that their cameras are turned off, microphones muted. Avoid entering or leaving the contest room back and forth. Refrain from movements while camera is on during speeches. Stay seated and stay present. If you need to move, please stop the video. It's not recommended to use the chat box during any speech. Protests concerning eligibility will be limited to judge and contestants only. Any protest may be lodged with the chief judge and or contest chairperson prior to the announcement of the winners. All decisions of the judges are final. Wow, that was a long speech. Are there any questions? Contestants, are you ready? Done. Fine. Timers, are you ready?
Yes, ready.
Chief Judge, Madam, are your judges ready?
Yes, they are ready.
Thank you. Audience, I'm sure you are ready. So now, Sergeant at Arms, kindly move the contestants to the breakout room And I think after that, or should we ask for the selection of one topic right now? Because there is a choice given regarding the topics, and it's number 1, 2, or 3. 3 topics are there. Whichever number is chosen by the first commentator will be the topic that is chosen. So do you want the number to be chosen now while all the 5 are in the room, Madam Chief Judge?
Yes. Could you please, moderator, to
Yes. Wait,
let
so
all contestants?
all contestants are there?
No, but
No,
not yet.
I'm not announcing. I just want the first contestant to choose a number 1, 2, or 3.
Okay. Yeah.
While seeing the subject,
No.
No, only the number.
Okay. So
That's a good one.
I chose number 2.
Okay. Now, moderator, you can move all the other contestants out of the room. And after getting the approval from the Chief Judge, I will read that topic. But I love that comment.
Sajiran, Toastmaster Rajeshwari, and Chief Judge will go. Let me open.
It's okay. Everything is okay.
Okay, Madam Darren, can we start?
Sure. Go on.
Okay. Contestant number 1, Suresh Kakut. Your topic. There are no mistakes in life, only lessons. Comment. There are no mistakes in life, only lessons. Comment. Toastmaster Suresh Kakut.
Mistakes. You learn from the mistake and you proceed. If you repeat the mistake, you are a fool. But if you learn from the mistake, you are a wise man. Contestant chair, Toastmasters. Good evening to you all. We all tend to make mistakes. No one is in the world who never commit a mistake. But what we should learn, we should learn from the mistake and we proceed. That we should not repeat the same. See, you look at a child who never bothered about the mistakes. When they start to walk, many times they fell, but still they rise and they walk. But when we grow up, when we become a person, when we start joining in the school, then whenever we commit a mistake, the teachers giving us a correction, and they give us a chance to do one more time or third time to correct us. So in life, we should be always in that way to for our better career, better life, we should always learn from our mistake. So that gives us a lesson. There is no such a world, I believe, without mistake. We should always take a lesson from the mistakes. Back to you.
Toastmasters Suresh Kakot's certificate of participation is here. Okay, 1 minute is up. Do we give, Sergeant Khan, do we present the certificate of participation to Toastmaster Suresh Kakot now officially with a round of applause?
It's given with the time, that's it.
Pardon?
Sorry?
Yeah. No, is it, oh, can you call?
No, continue.
Yeah, continue. We will continue. Let
Yes,
Biju Jacob handle the contestant first, and then he'll hand over to you. Yeah.
Sure.
Hi, Biju.
Hi. Owen, I didn't hear you. What is that, Owen?
You have to, Kiran is there. You communicate with Kiran, ask him questions, his audio, video, and timer pinning and all those things, and then you hand over the contestant to Dr. Babu.
Okay. Hi, Kiran.
Hi, Biju.
Hi, you're audible, Kiran. And I think your position is right, and your camera is set good. And all the best, Kiran.
Thank you. And I already pinned the timer as well.
Okay, then. Thank you. You're ready to go, yeah.
Thank you.
Over to contestant.
Thank you, Biju. Contestant number 2, Toastmaster Kiran Poidaya. Your topic: there are no mistakes in life, only lessons. Comment. There are no mistakes in life, only lessons. Comment. Toastmaster Kiran Poidaya.
The greatest learnings in life comes from mistakes. Contest chair, respected judges, my dear Toastmasters and fellow guests, a warm good evening. No human being can ever lead a life without doing any mistakes. The best part of a mistake is that we get a handful of lessons from doing this. A human being will evolve if we can take these learnings and imply, and the best thing which will come out is that you don't repeat that mistakes. As far as for me, a public speaking is one of the most dreaded fear I had in fact I'm having in my life. In the initial days, during my college days, I had given a speech and I was stopped in between and I had to cancel that speech in between. And ever since I joined a professional workplace as well, I used to be extremely nervous. So what I had done is that it's a mistake. I'm like, that was my weakness as well as my mistake that I haven't overcome. So I've decided, yes, let me join the Toastmaster. And over the course of time period, I've overcome a lot. And now I'm in front of you, not 100% perfect speaker, but I'm improving as a person. So in a nutshell, if I have to say that any human being doing mistakes is perfectly normal. It's about we learn from that mistake, we correct ourselves and proceed in life and evolve as a better human being. Thank you. Back to you, Contest Chair.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kiran.
You can hand over the certificate, Dr. Babu, now. It is in displaying. Yeah.
I didn't want to interrupt with the judges. It's 1 minute silence.
So then after that you do it. Then it's fine. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kiran. Can we have a round of applause as we give the certificate, Owen? Virtual or real?
I doubt. Prabodha, are you able to do that? Please display the
not
certificate
possible
now.
because the certificate is in the timing itself.
Leave it.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Yes. So I hand over to Toastmaster Biju to escort the third participants.
Hello. Easier.
Sukumar is here. Yeah.
Hello.
Sukumar is here. Yeah.
Sukumar.
Hi, Toastmaster.
I can't see you, man.
You can't see me?
Yeah, yes, now okay. Yes. No, actually,
Hi.
yeah. I was seeing myself.
All right.
How are you today?
Very well. Thank you so much. I hope I'm audible.
Yeah, audible. You look smart today and you can start now.
You mean only today?
It's always okay. I'll change it.
Oh my God.
No, it's special today, actually. It's special.
Huge compliment.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, then. Over to Contest Chair.
Thank you, Biju. Toastmaster Sukumar Swaminathan. Your topic. There are no mistakes in life, only lessons. Comment. There are no mistakes in life, only lessons. Comment. Toastmaster Sukumar Swaminathan.
Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, guests, good evening. If this question was asked to my mother, she would say that I had two biggest mistakes of my life. One is the one that you're seeing on screen, and the other one followed 6 years later. Life is all about experience. And that is something she says, and that is something that I have always followed. And that is the universal truth, because for all of us, life is an experience and not a platform where we go on to do certain things for the rightness of it or for the wrongness of it. And from the experience, Contest Chair and fellow Toastmasters, we experience a journey that is parallel to no other. And that is the journey that makes some people great leaders, some people visionaries, some people who go on to set new records and precedents in life. But in every single experience, there is always a lesson. And the lesson is important for us to imbibe and move on, because when we do certain things in a certain way, it might be socially right, it might be socially wrong. It might be right in our own eyes, or it might be wrong in our own eyes. But at the end of the day, what we take is experience, we learn from it, and we move on. And if we had this attitude in life, then we will go on to nurture ambitions. And even if we see them fail, we get up and rise. And isn't that life all about? And when I see my son, when I see my daughter, and when I see them doing that all over again, this is what I have learned. And I'm sure every one of us have been through something similar. Back to you, Contest Chair.
Toastmasters Sukumar Swaminathan, please accept the certificate of participation. Applause.
Excuse me.
Yes.
All the contestants, just keep your camera on, even you finish your speech. Just keep it on. Thank you so much.
Next contestant is in the room. Please
Hi,
prepare.
Anil. Anil is there?
Good evening.
Hi, good evening. How are you, Anil?
Good, good. Thank you.
Okay, you're audible and okay, you're good to go.
Let me
And you're
pin
having
the timer.
Yeah, pin the timer, please.
Timer is Toastmaster Pinto, right? Timer. Okay, it's there. It's there.
Yes.
Okay.
Timer 1.
Okay, timer 1.
Okay, okay then. Thank you, and over to Contest Chair.
Thank you. Thank you, Biju. Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Anil C. Kumar. Your topic? There are no mistakes in life, only lessons. Comment. There are no mistakes in life, only lessons. Comment. Toastmaster Anil C. Kumar. It's not spotlighted.
Can I go ahead now?
Yes, please.
Okay. If I considered that incident was a mistake in my life, I would not have reached in Bahrain as spare parts manager in Mazda. In 2001, I have been transferred to Dubai from Muscat. And my general manager told me, Anil, go to Dubai branch and take care of the activities in Dubai. But for some personal reasons, I had to avoid that chance, but I had some other plan, which was much better in my life. And in my department, everybody told that, Anil, you are doing a big mistake. Don't do this. This is a golden chance for you. But I had that intention to complete my post-graduation by the time which they were not aware. And I did not accept that role, and someone else went and he started doing it. But I pursued my post-graduation and completed, and I resigned from my old company and I joined with a new company in Bahrain with a much higher salary. So I still believe for all of them, it was a mistake from my side. But I strongly believe this was never a mistake. This was a lesson in my life, which whenever we are getting a chance, it is our responsibility and it is with us to decide whether to go ahead or not. If you have a better plan for your future, it is you can decide whether you can take this as a mistake or a lesson. Over to you, Contest Chair.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Anil. Please accept the certificate of participation from WMC Toastmasters. Applause for you. Thank you. Over to you, Biju.
Next is Jeffrey. Hi, Jeffrey, you're on.
Yeah, can you see me?
Yes.
I sound good.
You're audible,
Great.
you're good. And can you pin the timer as well so that you pin the timer?
Yeah, I've got him. Yeah.
Okay. All the best, Jeffrey, and over to Contest Chair.
Thank you. Thank you, Biju. Contestant number 5, Jeffrey Abraham. Your topic: there are no mistakes in life, only lessons. Comment. There are no mistakes in life, only lessons. Comment. Toastmaster Jeffrey Abraham.
The year is 2020. COVID has come into the world. A few months later, I started asking my wife, did I do the right decision by leaving my job? Our business is failing. What should we do? Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters. I used to work in a very big international bank for 10 years, following which over the last 5 years, I've been working sort of on my own in a sense, along with my dad. And the last 2 years has been, let's be quite frank, quite horrible, for lack of a better word. And I've been having a lot of shadows in my life, a lot of problems, a lot of things that I never anticipated. I was thankful. It took me 3 years just to develop my business, right? And, you know, I almost had $25 million of commitments from a client. And in Feb 2020, the border started closing and things went flat. And that's when anxiety started setting in. However, as the last few years went by, I also started appreciating the things in my life more. I started to get less stressed, be more thankful. And as a result, I started not looking at my shadows. I stopped worrying about things. And this song that I used to hear when I was a young boy kept ringing in my head. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be all right. So I stopped thinking that what I had done of leaving my job was a mistake, but rather I started looking that what can I learn from these things. There are no mistakes in lives. There are only experiences. You know, falling doesn't make you a failure. Not getting up is what makes you a failure. So ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, I'm sure many of you have been affected by COVID. And some of you had probably, in hindsight, 2020, probably said, oh, I should have done that. I should have done this. I should have prepared more. But let me tell you, stop looking at your shadows. Always look forward towards the sun and let the sunshine hit you, and the shadows will always stay behind you. Contest chair.
Let's observe silence till this was the last participant. Before any more comments, let's wait till the chief judge says that all judges have marked their ballots. Jeffrey, can we have your certificate of participation? Thank you, Jeffrey. Master of Ceremonies and Chief Judge, kindly let me know when all the ballots have been collected. Mr. President, Master of Ceremonies, have we got a green signal from the Chief Judge?
No, not yet, not yet. Chief
Thank
Judge
God. I thought I suddenly turned deaf.
No.
I think we need to wait for that.
Sure.
Dr. Babu, maybe we'll look into the other subjects as well, just for out of curiosity, or
Sure. No, I thought
yeah?
once the chief judge says yes, we will go in for it.
Yeah, then maybe we'll wait for her then in this case.
Once she says that, I'll give the concluding comments and then look at the.
Yes.
Contestants can rename their according to their speech.
Yeah. Now
Speaking
I think
order,
so. Yes. Anil Kumar and Jeffrey, you have to rename yourself to international INT 1. Anil, you as well? INT 3, right? You are, or 2? INT 2. Anil?
Okay, we can continue from my
Thank
side.
you. Thank you, Toastmaster, Madam Toastmaster Darin. That brings us to the end of the table topic contest of the WMC Toastmasters Club. And I too realized that there are no mistakes in life, only lessons. Because when I was asked to take up the role of the contest chairperson for this event, I, being from the old-fashioned school of physical appearance, thought it was a mistake to take it up when I saw all the technology flying around me. But now at the end of this contest, I can say that it was a lesson well learned, and I'm ready to take up any role again. So that lesson will help me move on in life. Thank you, Owen, for giving me that opportunity. And if we have time, maybe we can look at the remaining 2 topics left to Madam Chief Judge.
Yes, so we can start the second contest.
Yeah.
And we are ready.
Okay, can I just announce the other topics which were there?
Yeah, sure.
And do we have a couple of minutes, or are we beyond schedule, Owen? MC?
I think we can do that, time point of view.
Yeah, well, we are on schedule. We are not behind. Yeah.
Just the topics, or you want comments also for that? Or just the topics?
Okay, depends.
In just the topics, yeah.
Just the topics.
Yeah.
Okay, the topics. One topic was always remember that you are absolutely unique, just like everyone else. Wow, that's a good one. I would have loved to try that one.
Yeah.
Now, let me see what the third topic is. Difficult and meaningful will always bring more satisfaction than easy and meaningless. Difficult and meaningful will always bring more satisfaction than easy and meaningless. The first quote, the one which we used, was a quote from Robin Sharma. The always remember that you're absolute unique was a quote from Margaret Mead. And the third one was a quote from Maxim Laguerre. So these were the topics. Thank you very much. It has been a pleasure once again to be the MC. I'm sorry, the contest chair for the table topic contest. And with that, I hand over control to the Master of Ceremonies, Raghu Kumar. And I expect a round of applause for me. Thank you.
Thank you, DTM Dr. Babu Ramchandran, for conducting a table topic contest in very professional manner as usual. And I request all to give a big round of applause to Dr. DTM Babu Ramchandran for conducting table topic contest very well. Chief Judge, do we need to wait, or can we proceed now for next contest?
Okay, you can continue.
Perfect. Thank you. So with this, we'll move into the next contest, which is International Speech Contest. The only reason to give a speech is to change the world, said by John F. Kennedy. I wish today one of our contests will reach all the way to International Toastmaster Conference at USA by winning from area, division, district levels. And they reach to internal speech contest and may inspire millions of people and change the world. I hope. So with this, let me introduce our contest chair for International Speech Contest. He's a past president of WMC Toastmaster Club. He is also a past area director who has won Best Area Director Award during his tenure. He is an excellent speaker, outstanding leader, a wonderful personality, and great yoga guru who has taught yoga to countless people. In addition to what I mentioned, he also doing one more great job. That is, he is mentoring me. And it is my privilege and pleasure to introduce DTM Manoj Pandey as the contest chair for International Speech Contest. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming DTM Manoj Pandey. Stage is yours, DTM Manoj Pandey. Hello, are you there?
Now I can speak because the
Perfect.
host was not permitting me to get in. So good evening to one and all. Thank you, Master of Ceremonies, for that wonderful introduction. Distinguished guest, Chief Judge, judges, fellow Toastmasters. Welcome to the International Speech Contest of WMC Toastmaster Club for the term 2021 and 22. I am Toastmaster Manoj Kumar Pandey, your contest chair. Contests are an important part of Toastmaster International Education Program. They provide an opportunity for Toastmaster to gain speaking experience, as well as an opportunity for other Toastmasters to learn by observing proficient speakers. Today, we test the abilities of our members through a friendly contest which takes the winner right up to the world champion level. We have a distinguished panel of judges led by DTM Darwin Al-Hajar to select the winners. Before we commence the contest, we have to remind ourselves of some of the rules under which these contests are held. The contestant and sergeant at arms have been briefed of the rules by contest chair. The judges, tally counters, and timer have been briefed on the duties by the chief judge. Contestants have also drawn their speaking order as follows. Judges and timer, please note their names. Speaker number 1, Jeffrey Abraham, Jeffry, Jeffrey. Abraham, Jeffrey Abraham.
There is only one F. Yeah. So it's JEF. Thank you.
JEFRY, Jeffrey Abraham. Speaker number 2, Anil C. Kumar. ANIL, Anil C. KUMAR, Kumar. Speaker number 3, Norman Das, NORMAN, Norman. Speaker number 4, Murali Udaykant, MURALI L-I, Murali. Uday, U-D-A-Y-K-N-T-H, Uday Kant. Hope judges got the name.
Udayakant is Udayakant. One A was missing. Okay.
So Hope, I'm standing corrected now. These contestants will not be eligible to perform as judges during this term beyond club level for the same category or contest. Contestants are permitted to remain in the hall throughout the duration of the contest. Contestants should ensure proper internet connectivity, enough lighting, and be aware of their surroundings. Contestants should set up a stage visible through their camera throughout their speech duration. Contestants must organize their speaking place so they are visible through the camera throughout their speech duration. Contestants should ensure proper audio and video setup before their speech. Contestants should use a microphone, preferably wireless, during their speeches. Contestants should keep the video on enabled all the time. Contestant microphone should be muted all the time unless called to start the speeches. In case any contestant has a presentation, know how to share your screen and agree with the moderator or sergeant at arms prior to the meeting on your preferred setup. Contestants are instructed during the briefing on the profile naming standard. Contestants are not permitted to change their profile name during the contest prior to taking approval from contest master. When introduced to give contest speech, ensure that the video and the audio be switched open and select pin video. Add the video of the timer with signaling devices. Contestants will not be able to compete unless they are able to share their video and be visible and audible to all. In case of technology failure and the chief judges determine that the contest can go no longer, due to lack of contestant or contest officials, the contest will be reconvened at a later date or time. In case of technology failure and only one contestant is impacted, the chief judge should pause the contest until the technology issue is resolved. The contestants should resume their speech at the point of which the technology failed and will be allowed 30 seconds extra overtime before being disqualified. During technology failure, affected contestant is requested to communicate to the contest chair or chief judge using WhatsApp or phone. Before being introduced, contestant will be prepared by the moderator, chief sergeant at arms on his or her readiness before timing begins and will be handed to the contest toastmaster. Each contestant will be introduced by announcing the contest name, speech title, the title, and the name. Upon being introduced, the contestant should proceed immediately to the speaking position. The speaker should begin within a short time after arriving at the speaking position and is not permitted to delay the contest. The speeches shall be 5 to 7 minutes. Contestant who speak less than 4 minutes, 30 seconds and more than 7 minutes, 30 seconds will be disqualified. Timers, in case you are using your cell phone for timing, please set up your phone in do not disturb mode or airplane mode. Timers will allow the speaker to be ready upon reaching the speaking position and will only be ready for timing after hearing the formal introduction of the speaker by the contest master. Timing will begin with the contestant first verbal or non-verbal communication with the audience. This usually will be the first word uttered by the contestant, but would include any other communication such as sound effect, acts by another person, etc. Green signal will be displayed at 5 minutes and remain displayed for 1 minute. The amber signal will be displayed at 6 minutes and remain displayed for 1 minute. The red signal will be displayed at 7th minute and remain displayed until the speech is concluded. No audible device will be used to indicate overtime period. In the event of a technical failure, the color card will be used and the speaker will allow 30 seconds extra time before being disqualified. There will be 1 minute silence between contestants during which the judges will mark the ballots. 2 minutes silence will be observed at the end of the contest to help the judges to complete their ballot and hand them to tally counters. Ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, silence is a virtue. Please turn on your cameras and keep your microphone muted throughout the contest. Prior to announcing the winner, an announcement will be made if time disqualification occurred, but the name of the contestant will not be revealed. Here are some reminders. Audience, make sure that the camera is turned on and microphone muted. Avoid entering or leaving the contest room back and forth. Refrain from movement while camera is on during speeches. Stay seated and stay present. If you need to move, please stop the video. It is not recommended to use the chat box during any speech. Protest concerning originality and eligibility will be limited to judges and the contestant only. Any protest may be lodged with the chief judge and or the contest chairperson prior to the announcement of the winner. All decisions of the judges are final. Are there any questions? Hope no. Contestants, are you ready? Okay. Timers, are you ready?
Yes, please.
Audience, are you ready?
Yes.
Chief Judge, are your judges ready? Can we begin the contest?
Sure, we are ready.
Thank you. Let the best win. Our first speaker, Toastmaster Jeffrey Abraham, with the speech title Original Toastmaster Jeffrey Abraham. The stage is yours.
Can you allow the preparation of the speaker?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Please go.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Hello, hi.
Again, all-rounder Jeffrey. Joy everywhere. Okay.
I'm an
so
all-rounder.
it's good to see you again. And you're audible and you have pinned the timer, right? All good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, then all the best, Jeffrey. Over to you, Kandasha.
Thank you, moderator. Speaker number 1, Toastmaster Jeffrey Abraham, with the speech title Original Toastmaster Jeffrey Abraham.
The year is 1989. Amitabh Bachchan rode onto the silver screen on his horse with crossbow in arm, shooting the bad guys and saving the damsel in distress. It was the moment where I decided that I was going to have an exceptional life. Extraordinary. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters. Albeit, the movie Tufan was one of the worst Bollywood-produced movies in history. I, as a young boy, was fascinated by it, and it set me on the path to become an extraordinary actor. As I grew up, people often told me, Jeffrey, you have a knack for public speaking, a bit of acting, and a whole lot of eating. I remember that in every school anniversary, I was selected as the main character in all of their plays. It started in the 2nd grade when I was chosen to dance in the lambada along with another cute girl in my class. Later on, I was Sebastian, the red crab, in Under the Sea, where I danced as a main show in the musical The Little Mermaid. Later on, I even graduated to be Jean Valjean in the play Les Miserables. Not only in my school, but also in my religious community as well. In all my Sunday school activities, they would call me, Jeffrey, you're going to be playing Father Abraham. You're going to be playing Joseph. I think I play probably almost all the characters that are there in the Bible, except the Lord Jesus Christ. So, I was well on my path to become an extraordinary actor. After 10th, I was vacationing in India at my uncle's place, and I got a call from my dad. It was time for me to choose the career I wanted. So my dad called me and said, Jeffrey, are you going to take science, You're taking biology, right? Chemistry and physics? I had a pause on the phone. A few moments later, I said, Dad, I'm not interested in becoming a doctor. That is your extraordinary dream and extraordinary life. I would like to become an engineer. I'm taking computer science. A few moments later, there was a huge pause as well on the other side of the line, followed by a loud bang. Well, I ended up in university in America, and I had my parents come along with me as well. And I was going to do my Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. That was the beginning of going to the extraordinary country, United States of America, the land of opportunities. I was going to get a job there. Everything was set. And as I was taking the courses I was going to take, I noticed that apparently the university offers you to take also a minor. So you can have a major course as well as a minor course. And guess what I took? I took Theater 101. Immediately my dad looked at me and he said, you think I'm spending all of this money and sending you thousands of miles so that you can go acting? Well, guess what? That dream of being an extraordinary life was gone out. 4 years later, I come back to Bahrain. I did not stay in the extraordinary country of United States, but I came down here to the ordinary country of Bahrain. And my father again looked at me with a look of disdain and said, what are you planning to do now? Well, a few weeks later, I decided I'm going to do an MBA in finance. And I told my dad, Dad, I'm going to be a banker just like you. Soon after that, I got a job in an extraordinary bank called BNP Paribas. And I knew I was going to be an extraordinary banker. Everybody came up to me. Wow, Jeffrey, you got a job in BNP Paribas? That is amazing. You're so lucky. Congratulations. Your career is set for you. Well, guess what? I did exceptionally well there. Over the 10 years, I got 3 promotions, and I even reached the 50th level of the Bahrain Financial Harbor, just 2 floors below the CEO. Soon, I was going to be a CEO, an extraordinary banker. The problem is that with all of these decisions to have an extraordinary life, it can at times become disappointing and frustrating. And I found out that trying to live an extraordinary life is not sustainable. Our culture is set up in a way that we are sort of brainwashed, that we need to live an extraordinary life to have some meaning, and where we're compared from one person to another. Before COVID, I had an incident that happened in my life. A few months before COVID, I was sitting in a coffee shop with a business partner, and we were talking about a new business venture. And as usual, it was a beautiful day, it was a cool day, and I was my usual stressed out self. And I had a plethora of things running through my mind. My overbearing boss, my next credit card payment, my tuition fees that I had to pay for my kids, my ordinary life. And as I was sipping on the coffee, I looked to the left of my chair and I noticed a monarch butterfly flailing on the ground. Suddenly, my friend, he'd said, it doesn't have much time to live. And I said, what do you mean by that? Well, generally, monarch butterflies, they only live for a period of 2 to 4 weeks. I was taken aback. How can something that is so beautiful and admired by both young and old have such a short lifespan? And as I sat there reminiscing of the last moments of that butterfly, I started thanking God for all the things that I had in my ordinary life. My family, my friends, my health. And during COVID, that appreciation and sense of happiness only multiplied. In reality, it's the ordinary that gives us the greatest happiness. Oprah Winfrey once said, be thankful for what you have, and you will have more of it. If you're not thankful for what you don't, if you continue to concentrate on what you don't have, you will always never have enough. We tend to be so caught up in this rat race that we have, that we're running on this Ferris wheel of life, that all the things that matter seem to pass us by. So, dear friends, tonight, remember this one thing. Put down that Netflix remote control. Forget about that email that is going to be coming from your boss, hoping that you're going to get a promotion. Forget all those things. Pick up the phone, call your family. Go outside, enjoy the nature, and you'll be much more fulfilled and satisfied with your ordinary life. Contest Chair.
Thank you, Jeffrey. A minute of silence for the judges to mark the ballot. The certificate of appreciation to Toastmaster Jeffrey Abraham. Over to moderator to prepare the second speaker.
Toastmaster Viju.
Hello. Anil, you're on?
Yes, Toastmaster Biju. I'm ready.
Another star, Anil, back again. So you're audible, Anil, and looks great. And
Thank you. Thank you, Biju.
Have you pinned the timer, right?
Yes.
Okay, all the best, Anil. Over to you, Contest Chair.
Thank you, Sergeant at Arms and moderator. Speaker number 2, Toastmaster Anil C. Kumar, with a speech title, Caesar's Kick. The speech title, Caesar's Kick, Toastmaster Anil C. Kumar. Over to you.
We don't learn from awards and rewards. We learn from wounds and scars. From every wound, there is a scar, and every scar tells a story. And some stories have a twist. Contest Chair. It was not some cricketer's poster that adorned the walls of that 8-year-old boy, but that of Diego Maradona. He used to stare at Maradona's posters for hours, imagining himself as calicates on Maradona. He dreamt of his own stylized scissor kick, the football in the air, his body jumping up, legs touching the ball, swinging it backward in a magnificent scissor kick, all the way to the goal post. Yes, that 8-year-old is standing in front of you. Growing up in a village near Calicut in Kerala, football ran in my blood. Maradona in my soul. Calicut is one place in India where football beats cricket in popularity. If the British brought cricket to India, then it was the Portuguese who brought football to Malabar region of Kerala. The craze for football here is unparalleled. Where else will you see a die-hard Brazilian fan selling fish at half price just because his team is in the semi-finals at World Cup? However, in Calicut, a different kind of soccer is played called sevens football. There are only 7 players in each team, not 11 like regular football. The rules are different. Playing field is smaller, and rigorous refereeing doesn't kill the excitement of the game at all. 7th season starts in November. It lasts till May. Every village has
We lost him.
There is some internet issue. Timer, please pause.
Yeah. He spent 2 minutes, 30 seconds. So you can stop for there and continue timing. Okay, we will not restart the timing.
Anil, okay.
Just let him know from where he should start.
Can I start now?
Yes, you can continue. Continue.
More than my belongings, it was this passion for football that I carried with me to the Gulf. We started football practice on the beaches of Muscat every Friday morning, while our other friends snored under their blankets. Our dreams soared on the sunny golden beaches. In fact, our inter-department matches were like the World Cup to us. While practicing early in the morning that day, it started drizzling. The grassy ground was wet. I received a shot from the corner. While attempting to direct the ball to the post, I fell down. It was so painful that I could not stand up. I couldn't get up and walk. My friends took me to the hospital. Doctors examined and confirmed that my spinal disc had collapsed. The treatment was painful, but more painful were the doctor's words. Forget about playing football. If you fall again like this, you will never walk. It was as if my world, as I knew it, had come crashing down around me. It hurt more than my injury to watch the team lose the game. I longed to be back onto the field. I felt shattered. The story of Ronaldo, the phenomenal Brazilian player, came to my mind. After multiple knee injuries, Ronaldo exploded back onto the field to score 8 times in the matches, which saw Brazil lift the World Cup. And he owed this comeback to Dr. Richard Stedman. Hope fluttered within me. Returning from Oman, I met Dr. Arshad, who is specialized in sports injuries using the traditional Ayurvedic treatment. I went through physiotherapy, massages, and rigorous routine. Dr. Arshad was confident that I would play football again. He and his entire team supported me with their love and encouragement. The days were painful, torturous, filled with agony. Inch by inch, I crawled through the treatment towards my personal goalposts. The sunshine of hope and the image of me scoring a goal with a scissor kick, that kept me moving. The treatment was a success. I went back to Muscat with a new energy and a new respect for the ball as I had never experienced before. No ball ever had a better experience than when it was at his left foot. George Voldano said about Maradona, after knowing the pain, the anguish of losing the ability to kick kicked a ball. I tackled the ball in the game, and I scored goals to bring victory to my team. This was my scissor kick to the challenge that life had thrown at me. The strength to do the impossible, kick the scissor kick, is within us. Obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it. Go through it. Work around it. Michael Jordan said once, from every setback, we have to make a comeback. My dear fellow Toastmasters, do remember, a bend on the road is not the end of the road. Contest chair.
Thank you. A minute of silence for the judges to mark the ballot. Certificate of participation to Toastmaster Anil C. Kumar. Over to the moderator to prepare the third speaker.
Hi. Hi, Norman.
Hi, Vijay.
Norman. Good,
Yeah.
good. You're audible and...
Yeah, just hold on. I'll just pin the timer.
Yes.
Timer 1, that is the one, correct, no?
Yeah, yes, correct.
Okay, done.
Okay, all the best, Norman, and over to you, contest chair.
Our third speaker, Toastmaster Norman Das, with a speech title, Express It. Express It, Toastmaster Norman Das.
Do you remember the day you got your driving license in your hand? You took the car's key, went and sat on the driver's seat. You cranked the car. The excitement, the joy, the happiness, the feeling of being on cloud nine. Unfortunately, I used to get every time when some beautiful girl with a cute smile looking into my eyes used to talk to me. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and dear guest, good evening. I felt in love with every other girl. Year 1994, I was 9 years old, studying in 4th standard. Those days, the seating arrangement in our school used to be one boy, one girl will sit together. No two boys will sit together, otherwise they won't study. How can I forget my first love? We used to sit in row number 2, bench number 3. We used to fight, but when needed, we used to share our pencil, eraser, sharpener. That year, one movie was released. Hum Aapke Hai Kaun? Award-winning movie. My first movie to watch in cinema hall along with my family. She too had come to watch that movie with her family. She was sitting 2 rows behind me. I hardly remember few scenes of that movie because the entire time I was like, has she seen me or not? And then the only thing I remember is I fell asleep. Years passed, she got married. We are Facebook friends now. Couple of years back, while we were chatting, She said she had a crush on me. Lesson number 1. If you like someone, express it. Year 2006. I was 20 years old. I had completed my graduation with distinction and had taken admission for MBA in Mumbai University. Everyone were new in the class. In the first semester itself, I secured 4th rank. I had an eye on a cute-looking short girl. I used to stare at her. The moment she notices, I used to be like, oh shit. One day, our professor asked us to make us projects in group of 4. There is a saying, ask and you shall receive. And there she was with a cute smile, came and asked me, Norman, will you be interested to work in a team? She was very cooperative, very disciplined. She was a kind of girl I remember, neither she will copy in the exams, nor she will let anyone else to copy. Our project got over successfully. Sitting together in the classroom, canteen, library, those 2 years went just like a blink of eye. I can't imagine. It was her farewell and rose day. I took the courage and went and gave her a red rose. What do you think? What might have happened? Did she accept it? Did she slap me? I am Catholic. She's Hindu. There was a fear in my mind of losing her forever. So I just said, this is for you. She took that with a smile. Still, I don't know whether she realized my love or she took that as a token of friendship. Our college got over. I had a hope deep inside my heart. After 6 months, there was a call from her. I was excited to hear her voice. And she says, Norman, 10th April, I'm getting married. I want you to be there. So I'm telling you in advance. Believe me, I attended her wedding. While returning back from the wedding hall with a broken heart, sitting in the train, I was thinking, if I would have told her that I love her, maybe I might have been standing next to her today in that wedding hall. Lesson number 2. If you love someone, please express it. Year 2012, I was 27 years old. I found a girl named Michelle in Facebook with the help of matrimony. Both were single, both were Catholic. Chatting started. I started liking to chat with her. Positive vibes were coming from the other side as well. It was almost 8 months of time. We started liking each other and we had become very close friends. We met each other and kept a condition. If we continue to like each other for the next 2 years, then we'll marry. August 2014, we got married. If you ask me, do I love my wife? My answer is no. But she is someone who entered my life and then there was no entry for other girls. She is someone with whom I want to spend my entire life with. She is not my love. She is my soulmate. This is the peak of our honeymoon. Year 2021, I am 36 years old. We have a daughter of 4 years old. When she turns 15, I want to share this speech with her and pass on the message to her. Don't be like your dad. Be like your mom. If you have anything in your mind, please express it. Over to you.
A minute of silence for judges to mark the ballot.
Certificate of participation to Toastmaster Norman Das. Over to the moderator to prepare the next speaker.
Next speaker is Murli.
Hi.
Hi, Murli. How are you?
Thank you. Thank you.
So he seems to be audible. And have you pinned the timer?
Not yet. I'm just going to do that right away. I pinned it.
Okay. All the best, Murli. And over to you, Kandasha.
Speaker number 4, Toastmaster Murali Udaykant, with the speech title, Rain, Rain, Go Away. Speech title, Rain, Rain, Go Away. Toastmaster Murali Udaykant. Over to you.
Rain, rain, go away. But that's not the rhyme that I had in mind. I had something very different. You know, rain has a lot of aspects or emotions attached to different people. For couples, just a simple walk in the rain is very romantic. For farmers, it's their very livelihood. For youngsters, when I used to ride a bike, riding in the rain was creating some kind of an adrenaline within, and it was something that I enjoyed. And for kids, playing in that puddle with their paper boats or running out with their umbrellas was a totally different feeling. But there are some people who always crib about every situation. When there's no rain, they start saying, it's so damn hot. We can't go doing anything in this heat. The water is short, we are having water shortage. And when it rains, the same sort of people would start saying, I'm all dressed and look outside. It's still raining and we can't go out. Or they would probably say, I was all dressed this morning, going in for a meeting. And here I was drenched. Their complaints are never ending. But for children, it's always been very different when it rains. You know, especially when it rains in the morning, and as it gets heavier, there is a lot of prayer that goes up saying, continue this heavy rain, so as we will not have school today. No jokes. I too have done the same set of prayers when I was in school. Sadly, it would stop a few minutes before school time, and it would start raining again when school is over. I come from a city called Bangalore in India, and there the rains are very erratic. We lived next to the old airport. That's the only airport I think has the commercial and defense aircrafts taking off from the same runway. And when my parents built a house there close to that, there were just a few houses. And the rest was all empty plots. So we could see the airport in clear. River Kaveri, again, from my state, was a source of water for all of us. But the city corporation didn't have lines to our community or our area because we were still in the developing process. So all of us had our own personal wells. You know, the water table was so good that you don't have to really dig deep to get water. But we got our well done when it was summer, so we could go much deeper and we had plenty of water. And that was something very new to the new settlers in Bangalore. Abundance of water? Well, they always have water shortage. You know, when houses started popping up in our area, wells also kept coming up in every house. And over a period of time, before summer itself, some wells went dry. So they instead started digging or getting borewells done. Borewells that would go very deep into ground and tap water tables way below. This also led to a lot of houses around their wells going dry because of these borewells. But our house, we had water for us and also for the neighbors. We had plenty of water. You know, my parents believed that the more you give, the more you get. So water was never questioned. It was always given. When it rains and it gets heavy, you have flash floods that happen. And when I say flash flood, it's the gush of water that comes in to a low-lying area. Now that was something that even if it rains far off, we still had to face the brunt of it because our area was a little low-lying and water would gush into our area, creating a little flood all around our house. You know, our street would look like a little island because there is water everywhere. The empty plots would turn into a little pond and the water would be stagnant there for a long time. Unfortunately, we had a plot next to our house. Water was stagnant there and over a period of time, it started seeping into our well. It contaminated our water and our well was wasted. So my dad had to build a bigger sump, add additional tanks, water tanks to keep the water because we started buying water. You know, from abundance of water to shortage of water, plenty of water to water shortage. Water that was just water became priceless. We had to really go through a lot of these to keep water going. We had water all around. It brings me to the line that says, water, water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. We were at sea, but this was a different kind of a sea. You know, today, there are a lot of cities that go through these water problems with rains, which causes a lot of damage, not just for property, and it's just including human lives that is lost. You know, the climate change that people are talking about, I guess we experienced it many years ago. Don't you think it's time to stop and think and act now? This is something that I would urge you to do, is have, you know, rainwater harvesting, get a small tank or a well that can be constructed for water table to increase over a period of time with all the rainwater that comes in. Don't let it go on waste. Join a club or an association that is into cleaning the neighborhood water bodies. Maybe you could, if you don't want to be totally involved, start funding it at least, so you are part of it. Don't obstruct the water from flowing. Let it flow in the right direction. Give it its path. You don't have to say, rain, rain, go away, because it is a gift of nature, a blessing from above. Open your arms and receive it, rather than saying, stop the rain. My words would be, let it rain, let it rain. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll observe a 2 minutes of silence. Certificate of participation to Toastmaster Morally in the account. We'll maintain the silence till we get the signal from the Chief Judge to proceed.
Panditji should teach us some yoga poses now.
Just observe your breath, observe the moment. That's the best yoga. Without expecting anything from Panditji. Just enjoy and cherish whatever is surrounding you. That's all. When you get connected with what need to be connected with, you are in a yoga. But we never connect what we need to be connected. We want to connect with something that is not needed, but we desire for. So hopefully the tally counters, judges, and chief judges in action.
Yeah, so we'll wait for Chief Judge to come back, and then we'll continue with the contest. Contest is over anyway. We'll continue with the rest of the procedure.
Yeah. So Dr. Babu would pitch in and guide us.
We have our PQD as well here.
Yes, why not? Let him speak something.
Rumors, that's not correct.
Rumors. Yeah. Now it's proved that it's not a rumor.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
How is everyone's doing? Contest,
All
of course,
fine,
as any WMC contest, I'm sure it was tougher than an area contest. I unfortunately just came in. I could not witness the whole of the contest. If contestant and judges are okay with it, we can repeat that so I can watch it. But now, apart from that, I'm sure the contestant gave it their fair chance or their fair whatever performance that they had to do. So now it's all about the judges. And we all know the judges, of course, poor judges, at the end of the day, they would be blamed for those who are not winning. But trust me, it's not easy to be a judge in WMC Toastmasters Club. So please bear with the judges. And for those who would, of course, definitely win, we would honor them during the Area 14 contest. Now we changed, we added 5 to the 9. And for those who could not, of course, make it, we are also proud of you. Being there, WMC, I'm sure I can tell you it's not really an easy way out to be the champion in WMC. All the best to everyone, and thanks for the invitation once again, Brother Open.
Thank you.
Hope our Chief Judge is ready and we can proceed.
I think let's start the certificate.
Appreciation. Okay, so we'll hand over to the.
So the contest is over, dear all. Thank you to be with us, and that's bring to the end of the international contest. Thanks the Chief Judge, timers, tally counters, Sergeant at Arm, and contestant, and most importantly, the audience who were all present with us. Now I'm handing back the control to the moderator. Over to you, Toastmaster Prabodh.
Yeah, I think hand over
You should
to
hand
Master
over
of
to
Ceremony.
Master of Ceremony. Yes.
Hand
He will
over the
assist.
control to the Master of Ceremony.
Yeah.
Toastmaster Raghu Kumar.
Thank you, DTM Manoj Pandey, for conducting the contest in very professional manner, very well as usual. And you are veteran Toastmaster in that. And let us give a big round of applause to DTM Manoj Pandey for the well conducting the international speech contest. Okay, so contests are not over till the results are declared. Anyhow, while the judges and tally counters are tallying the results, let us give the awards to the role players. So I request TM Prabodha. I request TM Prabodha to display the certificates and I will read out.
Give me a minute. Please.
Certificate of appreciation to our Chief Judge DTM Darren Al-Hajjar. I request all of you to applaud even by emojis or whatever way you want to do. And certificate of appreciation to for contribution as a Master of Ceremony to TM Raghu Kumar. And certificate of appreciation to Dr. DTM Babu Ramachandran for contributing as a contest chair, and also certificate of appreciation to DTM Manoj Pandey for international speech contest chair, and certificate of appreciation to our TM Owen Krasta as education head. He did a great job for bringing all of us together, and also certificate of appreciation to our moderator TM Prabodha Sarangi, and certificate of appreciation to our TM Rajeshwari Chauhan as a Sergeant at Arms, and certificate of appreciation to our TM Biju Jacob as a Sergeant at Arms. Also certificate of appreciation to our DTM Rufus Pinto as a timer. And certificate of appreciation to TM Pragati Nagendra Kumar as a timer. And certificate of appreciation to TM Mohammad Sadiq as a tally counter. Thank you for all role player for your great job. So I think still we need to wait for the results. Meantime, if someone wants to speak something on today contest or today meeting, you are welcome.
I guess TM Asha Pradeep is here, President BMFT, Bharat Medical Fraternity. You'd like to share a few words, ma'am? She seems to be away. Or,
Mr. Ravi
oh, maybe we have to unmute her. One moment, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm Mr. Ravi Marath is here, Area Director.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much for inviting me to this club contest. This is one of the few club contests that I have attended ever since joining Toastmasters. And really, I'm impressed by the way you all performed. Thank you, Dr. Babu, so much for being our mentor in our Bahrain Medical Fraternity Club. And we also wish to hold club contests in future, maybe the next month. and we will follow your steps. Thank you so much, all of you.
Thank you.
Mr. Ravi Maroth also before.
Yeah, CM Ravi Marath.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
It was a great moment of enjoyment for me to be a spectator in this program. It was really, I know Toastmaster Ponnambalam and Dr. Babu Ramachandran, he himself told that this program is going to be conducted today. And WMC Toastmaster, it is a class Toastmaster club in Ireland. And the programs, whatever you're all conducting, these sort of seminars and whatever, that are really worth watching. And as Toastmaster Asha Pradeep said, for us, like, this is a platform where we can gain and we can learn a lot more. I really enjoyed both the sessions and wishing all the very best and wishing the contestants, whoever is going to be the top one, to participate in the area, club, division, and many other contests, and they will be winning the best speaker award and best table topics and all the other awards. Wishing all the very best. Thank you, and back to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Chief Judge, his results are ready. I think we need to wait for some
Just
more.
1 minute.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
So in the meantime, shall I thank everyone also? So I'll just finish that so that we can.
I missed out. I think Toastmaster Khalid has already spoken, isn't it? PQD.
Yeah, he already spoke. Yeah.
Maybe TM Nabil, he is the joined recently in our club. It is the first meeting as a member. Maybe TM Nabil, do you want to share your experience?
Hi everyone.
Hi.
It's a much awaited moment for me. I must say, everyone says it's difficult to start, but for me, I feel to maintain the enthusiasm and manage the time going to be difficult for me. Anyway, I have started. I'm working hard to maintain this. I need all of your support. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mark as well, officially
Yes.
member now. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
TM Mark also paid just today morning, so he's also a member. Still, we need to announce. And TM Mark, are you around? Can you share your experience?
Maybe we have to unmute him.
Maybe he's not here.
No, he's there. He's there. You have to unmute.
Yes. Okay, good.
Okay.
I think it disconnected. Looks like.
No, he's there. He's there.
Okay.
Mark. No, I guess he's disconnected.
Hello.
He's here. He's here. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Mark.
Are you able to hear my voice?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm very happy to join as a Toastmaster, and also this is my third session where I joined the Toastmaster Club, and I'm very happy. At the same time, I'm very enthusiastic. I have some fear also, where there are so many experienced Toastmasters that the way they are expressing, the way they are talking with the different words. And this is, I feel like some challenges also will be there. So with all of your support, I will be like a professional way Toastmaster. I will be going to be well playing. So I need your support, and thank you for giving this time, as well as Raghu thank you for inviting me. So I will improve the way of how the Toastmasters, the professional, how they are expressing their present situation, past experience. This is even they are sharing our day to day, how our professional way, how they are interacting and all. It's very nice. And thank you for everyone. So
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
you.
We all started like you. So
Yes.
there's nothing, sky is the limit.
Yeah, thank you, Bob.
Thank you. Is anyone
Judge-
else?
Chief
Chief
Judge ready?
Chief Judge is ready with the results?
I have got the results of table topics.
Okay, you can start with the table topics results.
Yeah.
And then we will go to international.
Perfect.
Okay, so yeah.
Thank
okay,
you.
Go. So,
Since results are ready, now let me invite contest chairs to announce the winners. And let DTM Dr. Babu Ramchandran please declare the results for table topic contest.
Thank you, Master of Ceremonies. Results of the table topic contest of the WMC Toastmasters Club held today. There is no time disqualification and no protest. Starting from the third place winner is Toastmaster Anil C. Kumar. In second place is Toastmaster Jeffrey Abraham. And the winner, the first place winner is Toastmaster Sukumar Swaminathan. Please note that the first and second place winners will participate in the area contest. Thank you. Back to you, Master of Ceremonies.
Thank you, DTM Dr. Babu Ramchandran. So I congratulate all the winners. All the best to a contest in the area level. Thank you. And Chief Judge, is it international speech contest results are ready?
We have one visitor, looks like Milton Dana. Is it judge or he's a guest?
no, just give me 1 minute.
Okay.
And the result will be ready.
Yeah. TM Raghu, just we'll go through. I guess there is somebody named Ms. Milton Dana.
Yeah, looks like maybe judge or guest we need to understand. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe DTM Rekha Uttam wants to share something. Or she around, madam?
Unmute her.
She's seems to be busy. Let me see. I will unmute.
Okay.
Yeah, we have asked to unmute. Looks like she's away.
Yeah, she's away maybe.
Yeah, she is occupied. That's what she has informed me before, but she will participate. That's what she said. Okay. But
Maybe
Chief Judge Dareen, please share the results with our moderator, because DTM Manoj is already left. He is having some guests at home and he's leaving tomorrow to.
Yes, sure. I did, and then ready. Okay. So and the okay, I will not mention anything. I think the contest chair will.
Give me 1 minute, sir.
Yeah. We'll announce the rest. All the best.
In the meantime, thank you, Toastmaster Darren, for that very patient support you have given.
You're welcome.
As the founding president of,
so glad.
As the founding president of WMC Toastmasters, it's indeed a privilege to have you all here. And I thank all the judges, though as I say, I poke my nose into the affairs of every committee since its inception. So that's why I'm taking the liberty of thanking the judges. sorry, Owen.
I kept it at the last.
I know, that's why I said. No, you can.
Yeah. You may go ahead. No problem. No problem, Dr. Babu. Always. Pleasure.
I'm done.
Yeah. Pleasure. Yeah.
Okay. Results are ready. Let me.
Thank you, TM Prabodha.
Hand it over to our contest chair.
No, not contest chair. Contest chair is not there. You may proceed with the declaration of the results, or MC does that, whoever.
MC can do.
Yeah, okay. Raghu, please go ahead.
Yeah, it's okay. I will go with declaring the results for international speech contest.
On behalf of the contest chair, as he has left.
Correct.
1 minute, Raghu, I'm just sharing the result with you. Yes, please check your WhatsApp.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so TM Prabodha, are you ready to display the certificates? Yeah.
Yeah.
So results are out for the international speech contest. Sorry to announce there is one time disqualification, but there is no protest. So the third place winner is TM Murali Udaykant. Third place winner TM Murali Udaykant. Congratulations to TM Murali Udaykant. And the second place winner is TM Norman Das. The second place winner, TM Norman Das. Congratulations, TM Norman Das. And the most awaiting, the first place winner. The first place winner is TM Anil C. Kumar. The first place winner is TM Anil C. Kumar. Congratulations, TM Anil C. Kumar.
Congratulations to all.
Congratulations to all three winners. And the first and second place winner will participate in the area contest. All the best for both of you.
Mr. President and Master of Ceremonies, with your permission, can I take leave? I've got another meeting to attend to physically. My apologies.
No problem. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, TTM Babu Ramchandra.
Thank you.
Okay. What a spectacular performance by all contestants and role players. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Really, it's a nice contest, and I wish all the best for all the winners in the area contest. So with that, we come to end of today's contest. I take this opportunity to thank you all for your encouragement and cooperation. Thank you, and back to you, Mr. President. Stage is yours, Mr. President.
Thank you. Thank you for managing the contest wonderfully, TM Raghu. Well appreciated. It's time to say thank you, because we have done this contest and we have completed the contest. We are very glad for all your participation. First, let me thank TM Prabodha. Without him, I wouldn't have able to finish this particular contest and conduct this so well, because he was there supporting me all the time. We have seen him doing all kind of PowerPoint presentations, slides and things. So he was there. He was really helpful. Thank you for that, Prabodha. And from our ex-com, TM Raghu and TM Rajeshwari, for lending your support and being there all the time. From our club, DTM Rekha, DTM Babu, DTM Manoj, all the way from India, TM Ganapati, TM Biju, TM Pragati, and TM Suresh for lending your support and helping me with all the role players, roles taking up and being there with me all the time. As well, I would like to say thank you to TM Dareen, being a chief judge. You managed both the contests gracefully. Thank you very much for that, and all of your judges.
It's my pleasure.
And also managing the tally counter from Kuwait. You managed for both the events. Thank you very much for that. Then it goes to other Toastmasters. When I was one short of the timer, and DTM Rufus came to me, and I asked him for a support, and he was there and doing this, conducting this job gracefully today. Amazing work, DTM Rufus. Thank you for that. And TM Fatima German, TM Sadek, and TM Hazel for assisting us in our club contest. As well, I would like to say thank you to our PQD, District PQD, as well as our President, TM Abdul Rahim, for assisting and guiding me in arranging the workshop, presenters, chief judges, and test speakers. Thank you very much. That's it from my side. Thank you all. It's indeed a great event we had, and I'm very much thankful to all the contestants. Without you, we wouldn't have done the contest. So being there, kicking up the challenge and giving your best. Thank you very much for that. And all the audience and all the guest speakers, guests, thank you very much. And for PQD being there both the contests with your busy schedule. Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Great
Bye-bye.
show organizers, acting
Thank
president,
you, everyone.
moderator. Amazing job you guys did. Of course, the MCs and everyone. Great. Such hard work you guys put.
Amazing.
Thank you,
amazing.
PM
Thank
Super.
you, everyone. Have a great
Take
day.
care. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
All the best to all the winners.
All the
All
best
the
to
best
all
for
the
winners as well as all the
yes.
participants.
And the participants,
You
yes.
officially close the meeting?
Yeah, and I will officially. So thank you for guiding me the procedure, parliamentary procedures. Okay, I hereby, as acting president, adjourn the meeting number 429.
Thank you.
Have a great
Thank you.
evening. Yeah.
Have a nice evening to all.